Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt is pushing to cut your taxes once again, saying the state is bringing in too much money. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Shay Rossi.
And I'm Sarah Whaley. The governor kicked off the 2024 legislative session with his State of the State address at the Capitol. After hearing from him, Fox 23 weekend anchor Rick Marinon also talked to some of Stitt's critics who say he's forgetting how Oklahoma ended up with more money in the first place. It's new at 5.
Governor Kevin Stitt once again called for some kind of tax cut to be passed immediately.
With record savings and surpluses, I'm asking us all, if not now, then when?
Stitt praised the Oklahoma House for passing a 1/4 percentage point income tax cut for all during 2 previous special sessions and said the reduction of revenue is so small it would have no impact on funding for state agencies and core services.
I've called 3 special sessions to try and give Oklahomans a pay raise. Instead, our reoccurring expenses grew last year by over $1.14 billion.
Stitt called for flat budgets for all state agencies in the next fiscal year, meaning what they have now is what they'll get next year, and nothing more. Stitt also believes Oklahoma can get to a 0% income tax in 20 years, and went on to praise historic investments in education, including tax credits to reimburse families for private school tuition.
We've revolutionized our education system, creating more options for parents and students while also investing more in our teachers and our public schools than ever before.
Democrats say the governor is forgetting where all of this revenue came from and said it's not extra money, it's the result of bills passed that ended the 2018 teacher walkout, and that money needs to be invested more, including offering free school lunch statewide. Democrats say the tax credit reimbursing families for private education is not investing in education.
Public dollars belong in public schools, period. It's the best investment for the overwhelming majority of Oklahoma kids and their parents who choose public schools every day.
House Minority Leader Cindy Munson accused the governor of wanting tax cuts that have bigger impacts on wealthier Oklahomans. But Democrats do support one tax cut they say they are surprised the governor is no longer talking about: a cut to the state's portion of the sales tax on groceries.
He talked a lot about policies that help the wealthiest Oklahomans, not everyday average working Oklahomans and Oklahoma families. He demonstrated to us how out of touch he is with the needs of our constituents.
If you're wondering why there is hesitation inside this building to cut taxes, especially that big of a gap down to zero quickly, it is because even though it takes a simple 50% plus 1 vote in here to cut taxes, it takes a supermajority to ever raise revenue ever again, and some people don't think we could ever get to that point with the current makeup of the legislature. In Oklahoma City, covering news that matters, I'm Rick Marinon, Fox 23 News.